thing. Like I email them, it's like I never sent them a proposal, but they replied the day they got it. Say, hey, thank you for your proposal. The numbers look nice. Let me send it to management, which management is in the same building. Let me send it to management, and we'll get back to you.
Right. And so
2 weeks later, I email like, hey, have you got and no response. We never had a conversation.
gotcha. So, because that's what I'm going to tell you. So you were saying you don't really know why you lost it. So the way you find out is that you ask. And so I know you tried reaching out via email. First mistake
Yeah.
was you waited a week. So don't wait so long. And I know you said you don't want to come across as needy, but guess
Yeah.
what? If you want to win in business, then you got to need to win in business. All right. So don't be afraid to seem needy because it sells. And you've been sold to
Gotcha.
before, right? None of us want to be the pesky salesperson. However,
Right.
the person that pushes for the sale typically wins. So I would say always follow up like almost immediately after you send a proposal. And I wouldn't do it in the email, I would do it in a phone call. So if I'm sending a proposal today, by this evening, right before you leave the office, I'm calling to say, hey, this is AJ again. Just making sure you received the proposal. Did you have to see it come through? And they might say, yeah, da da. And I'm like, okay, cool. No problem. Because they probably gonna say I haven't had time to look at it, but yes, I did receive it. That's typically the answer. It's like,
Right.
okay, that's cool. Just making sure you received it and letting you know if you have any questions about anything, price, scope of work, anything, just let me know. I'm here to help. And then before you get off the phone, you want to say, I'll just either A, you can tell them when you're going to call back, or B, you can ask them when they want you to. But what we want to do is we want to keep that line of communication open so that way you don't have to wait around and guess if you should call them back. That way they can tell you when. So it's like, do you mind if I check back with you on Thursday or Friday, or should I call back on Monday? Like, what's a good time for you to circle back around to you? Now, sometimes they might say, well, I'll contact you. And it's like, okay, cool, perfect. I'll look